Hello and welcome to the CRISIL's podcast on two-wheeler makers. Hope all of you are safe and healthy. In today's podcast, I would like to share our outlook for two-wheeler manufacturers. Our view is that decline in sales volume for two-wheelers will be limited to about 15 to 17% in the current fiscal on account of three factors. First, the improving rural prospects. Second, downtrading in a subdued income environment. And third, the greater preference for personal mobility given social distancing concerns brought about by this pandemic. Rural market, which accounts for about half of the two-wheelers sold in the country, is seen recovering faster than the urban market, where income growth is more tepid. This is clearly underscored by data on rural two-wheeler retail registrations during April to September this year. The resilient rural demand will help the economy segment the most, as this segment generates about 75% of its sales from the rural market. And economy motorcycle segment in turn contributes 53% to the overall two-wheeler sales in the country. Further, the price hikes due to BS6 emission norms have increased the pricing gap between economy motorcycles and the other segments. This is also driving up the preference for the economy segment. This, along with the sharper focus on social distancing, is increasing the preference for personal mobility. All these factors combined are especially benefiting the economy segment sales. Therefore, our view is that decline in economy motorcycle sales is expected to be lower at about 11 to 13% compared to overall decline of about 15 to 17% expected for overall two-wheeler segment in this fiscal. As for the impact on profitability of two-wheeler makers, despite the decline in sales for two consecutive fiscals, last year and the current year, the operating margin of players will see a moderation of about only 200 to 300 basis points and will end at about 12% this fiscal. Now, this is because of the cost rationalization efforts that players have undertaken, including higher transportation by rail, which is a cheaper means of transport compared to road, pruned advertisement spends and optimization of employee costs. All this will help in limiting the decline in margins. Notwithstanding the decline in sales and profitability, the credit quality for this sector largely remains unaffected due to strong balance sheets, limited debt, negative working capital cycle, and robust liquidity. As for our outlook for this sector for the next fiscal, that remains bright, given a low base effect along with the expectation of improvement in economic activity and gradual waning away of pandemic that is likely to spur growth for two-wheelers to about 10 to 12% in the next fiscal. With this, we come to the end of the podcast. Thank you for listening in and stay safe.